Hello and welcome everyone, my name is Kepken and today I want to talk with you about mods in Valheim. And to my knowledge and in my opinion, people don't really use mods that much as they could have been doing in this game. So basically, if you were to compare Valheim modding and, for example, Terraria modding or especially Minecraft modding, then these three do not really compare that much, even though there are many good mods for every single one of these games. Valheim mod scene is way more like underappreciated and probably underpopulated. So yeah, today I wanted to talk with you about this thing and just talking about modding and why I think that people may be sleeping on them in some ways. So basically, I've downloaded a couple of different overhaul mod packs for Valheim that use quite often many of the same mods. So there are many different baseline mods that you can apply to your game to enhance your experience, like auto stacking in chests, all the different useful UI parts and stuff. These are quite common among all these mods, and then there are some system mods that, for example, give you equipment of different quality and different. They do have like different magic stats on them. These are mods like Epic Loot, for example, that are being used in different mods too, but they are used with different options and different preferences, so they do not really feel the same. This is just like the mechanic for them to be able to use items with stats. For example, you can have an armor that gives you more movement speed or more or some reflect damage, anything like that. This is a system mode, and these are quite common amongst most of the big mod packs. And then there's a lot of different content mods that add different enemies, biomes, quests, or NPCs, or basically just anything that you can imagine: armor, items, weapons, more food, more crafting stands, crafting like benches and stuff like that. And basically, I do think that it is quite hard for just a regular person to find them. There is a mod, a very good R2 or a mod manager for the mods in Valheim that was designed in first place for different game, but it was, I guess, ported or something like that to Valheim, and it works perfectly fine. It downloads all the dependencies for all the mod packs, and they work pretty good simultaneously, so you do not have many conflicts, you do not have many bugs with all those big overhaul mods. It is way easier for you to mod Valheim than, for example, any of Bethesda games, especially if you want an overhaul that consists from many different mods and not only one single one. And I think that you do not really find these mods as easy. There are some libraries like Thunderstorm library, I guess, or there are websites where you can find these big overhaul mods, smaller mods. But if you were to filter them by popularity, if you were to filter them by recency or updatedness, I guess, they are not really as intuitive. And whenever I was looking for them, my first 30 minutes of looking was I was thinking that in 2 years games almost didn't have any new mods, because the most popular ones were still Epic Loot. They were still something like Valheim bug fixes, like an official patch, then maybe customizable ships that you can make. Basically, all the most popular mods are still the same mods that were popular whenever the game came out. And that's because these mods are quite often used in those mod packs that overhaul the game. And then all the content ones that actually enrich the game with new biomes, new enemies, and new weapons. They are way lower on the search pages, and I didn't find them unless I was looking for a big overhaul that stacks a lot of those mods into one place. And then there was at least like some resemblance of something popular and updated recently that was but yeah, basically my biggest problem with modding scene in Valheim is that it is quite difficult to actually just search for them and to know which mods are good, which ones you should use, or which ones are updated, and how to find like big content expansions for Valheim in mod variants. So yeah, there is like in this particular place there is a bit of a I guess negative in terms of moddings, but the mods themselves, they work properly. They are quite interesting. There are a lot of different enemies that I was showing here in the gameplay. Even in meadows, you already see bears, you see spiders, you see some different trend guys that are big, and they are to my understanding, they are something as a troll in the dark forest, but for meadows, I don't know for sure. I was testing this mod pack, and it's just one of them. And it was quite perfect. I think I will do a separate video about this mod pack in particular and why I've chosen this one. But just in general, there are a lot of different cool mods and cool expansions for the game in being based on mods. So it's not like an official expansion. And I think that with Ashlands DLC, Ashlands expansion, there will be even more good high quality mods. So let's hope for that to be the case. If you want more content about Valheim and mods on it, I will probably do quite a few in the future. So yeah, subscribe to the channel. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget about the mods. If you want more replayability, if you want more content for Valheim, there is for sure more in mods, even if it's not as easy for you to find them. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.